Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing slash review. Today we're taking a look at Subaru from ReZero. Of course, as you all know, if you're watching this in the present at least, Season 2 is airing and it is so good. If you are watching it, you're probably freaking out every episode week by week, just as much as I have. And if you're not already watching it, well, what are you doing? Go and watch it. It's so good. Thankfully, I didn't get spoiled on anything, still haven't, and hopefully it'll stick that way. But I recently found out that, like, every year the author does, the original, it came as a light novel, right? And every year on Subaru's birthday, the author of ReZero, he does, like, a what-if scenario. So that covers things like what if Subaru were to give in to one of the temptations. So essentially, everything he's going through is tempting him to one of the 7 deadly sins. Like, example, that I Love Amelia part that we all know and hated so much. Say he had actually gone with Rem, he would have then given into sloth and given up on diligence, and therefore would have become the Archbishop of Sloth, which I thought was really cool. And so, like, every year on his birthday, we get another what-if scenario. So I'm thinking maybe I might need to read ReZero at some point so I can experience all of those. As well as, like, goddamn, Season 2 is just so good. I am so glad it's 24 episodes and not 12. Ugh. Like, every Thursday at work as well, so, like, I get up early just so I can watch the newest episode before I go to work. Oh, it's just that good. Is there another piece of tape somewhere? Yes, there is. That was not on the box. Alright. Let's see if we can get you out of here. I could have sworn Subaru got a release much earlier, but according to the product number, he's like right before Sakura, so maybe I'm imagining it. But let's take a look. What do we have here? We've got extra arms, an extra leg. That's an interesting leg there. What the heck is that? Why doesn't it have a thing? I'll figure it out later. What are these arms? I guess arms joined together, a thumbs up sign, and then some bendable arms. Cool. Here we have a lot of stuff. So he comes with those black hands of, I'm assuming, the Witch of Greed, who kind of go after his heart if he tries to tell anyone about his return from death thing. But pretty much here we've got some extra arm bits and bases for each of those arms, and then we've got the usual suspects in there as well. No, there's no... Looking at the writing, it's the same as the old one, so maybe Sakura was just a weird case. Maybe they just used the wrong font for Sakura. Okay. Let's get Subaru out. So much plastic. I get that it's to keep the paint from, like, settling, but is it really that big of a deal? Can't they get, like, a giant fan to dry everything off before putting it together? Alright. Well, here he is. In his isekai tracksuit glory. You can't have an isekai without a tracksuit. And if you don't have a tracksuit and you're an isekai, you're probably not a good one. Heck yeah. What does the N stand for? Natsuki, I'm assuming. Probably not, but I'm gonna choose to believe that. Alright, as for faceplates, oh god. He ain't looking too good. He's got traumatized face, number 1. And he's got traumatized crying face. Man, Subaru really has it rough. He is not been going through any easier for time, but at least his Nendoroid's cool. And then we've got the arms. Are they translucent? They're kind of translucent. Just a little bit. But, oh man, these things look creepy as heck, but also so cool. Dang, check that out. Grabbing those hearts. This hand could be a phantom thief. Alright, and then we've got him carrying some groceries and him holding that insignia badge, which I've forgotten what it is completely. Oh well, it couldn't have been that important, right? Please tell me in the comments down below what it was again. Anyway, let's get on to some poses. Alright, here is our first pose for Subaru. This one, he's just kind of holding groceries. Again, it's very much like the Sakura one we did yesterday. He's got the exact same arm piece, which is not too great because Sakura's one wasn't the best, but it makes do. It holds the thing as it should do. One thing to note, though, is on the packaging and all the promotional material, they've definitely darkened the fact that there are like giant lines there for his pants, at least where the legs attach here. So, right, that does make sense because they're tracksuit pants and you can't really, like, put legs on him. Normal legs, at least. But, yeah, it doesn't look too fantastic with the pocket like that lining up with the line just going like that. It's kind of strange. Yeah, and all the promotional material is way too dark where his pants area is, so you don't notice that. But I thought I'd show it off anyway. I'm not really going to take a point off for that thing at the end. It's just, a little deceptive, if you will. Good one, good smile, well played indeed. But this is one of the few happy poses for Subaru. I'll leave the worst one for last, which of course is in the thumbnail. We'll give him something to be excited about for now. Anyway, let us move on to that pose. Alright, next up we have the Subaru thumbs up of approval, or the Fallout Boy pose as I like to think of it. Pretty much same thing as what he comes out of the box with. All you do is switch the one hand. It's a very easy to do pose. But yeah, his thumb is oddly long. Not that I'm complaining, fair enough. Like, I guess to emphasize that his thumb is up, it's kind of bigger than I feel like it should be. But, whatever. It's just a thumbs up pose, nothing too much to discuss. But now we go into the deep darkness of Subaru's tragedy that is the life he lives now, I suppose. So let's jump into that pose. Alright, here is our final pose for Subaru. He's looking terrified as heck. He's got his arm stretched out to defend himself, but he's still pretty much traumatized from what's about to happen, which of course is the Witch of Greed going for his heart. It doesn't look fantastic from a top-down view, so let's see if we can line that up, and then just, there we go. Oh, honestly, this thing is super cool. I'm gonna try display it like this. It's gonna take up quite a bit of space, but I think it's worth it. It's such a cool pose. It's just, I mean, his character's like such a tragic one, and this really just shows that off so well. I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. So let's see. As for the score now, do I want to take a point off or anything? Actually, before I do, let me talk about his hair. So, right. Have a look at his hair. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So the way they've designed it is, I might need a second hand for this. Hold on. Oh, let's put that there. Let's put this there. So the way they've designed it is that the spikes kind of go over the other piece, or just line up very perfectly. It's also very spiky. So rather than it just being like a flat thing, it's also spiky going this way and going this way. So they end up overlapping, so it ends up looking like a very solid piece in the end once it's all put together, which I think is fantastic. Honestly, if they keep doing stuff like that for at least the spiky head characters, that'll be phenomenal. It works really well. So I'm quite happy with that. As for score, I guess I'll take a point off for that arm thing after all, just because I'm pretty sure I did with Sakura. But other than that, I can't find any flaws with him, other than his sad life. That's a big flaw. Sorry, Subaru. Hopefully things start looking up. But then again, if recent events, anything to speak of, things aren't gonna go too well for you anytime soon. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe for more Nendoroid content. Of course, since we did those Nendoroid Petite ones the other day, we will do a second Nendoroid video on Friday, which will be Snow Miku. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go look forward to it. It's gonna be a good one because it's got one of those special boxes. I think it's the 2019 one. I'm not too sure. I'm sure we'll figure it out when we do the video. But that's gonna do it for this one. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Nendoroid content. And I will see you all in the next one. All right, bye.